here's a tool that is not a necessity, but if you're really working on creating a lot of content, particularly video content, that's the catch here. This is a video AI tool called Munch. There is no free version of Munch. You need to pay $50 a month. So it is one of the more expensive AI tools. So my advice to you right off would be, do not get into this unless you have a real need to turn out a lot of short form video content. It's a pretty good tool. Let me show you. I'll give you a quick demo. You make an account, you get in, and when you start a new project, the first thing it asks you is what platforms you want video for. It has an awareness of the algorithms for those platforms, and it's going to match the video that it creates to the platform you want. So you can pick in the $50 a month version, which is the lowest paid version, you can pick two. So I'm going to say Instagram and YouTube, and then next. And then you can either grab a video file that you have as a source video, and you can drag and upload it to this box here in the lower portion. Or if you have a video that's already on YouTube, you can put the link to that video in this thinner field. And that's actually what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the Pro Membership Launch webinar that we did for ISHA, and I'm going to make short form content of it so that we can keep promoting the launch of the Pro Membership level. They have these pre-made templates that you can choose, different pre-made font assignments. Let's say we're going to do this one. And then next. And then we'll call it Pro Membership Launch Content. Our source video is a webinar. Just so you can see again, it has behind the scenes settings to try to figure out how to best use the content. So whether it's a vlog, a gaming video, an explainer video, a lecture, an interview, a monologue, it makes slight adjustments to how it makes videos based on what kind of source material you're providing it with. Optimal clip length, you can say you want 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 45, 59, or more than 90 seconds. I like to go with I Trust Munch. I feel like the algorithm's pretty good. And then you click the Munch It button. It's going to go to that source. And this is your now walk away and do something else for a while. Because as you can see up here, the estimated time remaining is 39 minutes. And that is usually pretty accurate. Whatever it says is usually what it's going to take. So we're going to actually pause the recording of this video, and we'll come back when the clips are ready. Okay, so 39 minutes later, this is what we have. You can see there's a lot here, right? But it made 30 clips, all ranging in length from anywhere from 30 to 60 seconds long out of the webinar. Now, again, one of the themes that comes up over and over again is do not just trust what AI gives you. So the next part in this process would be you would have to go through, and I will have to go through, and vet these clips and make sure that I like what they're showing. And there'll be a little bit of tuning and editing that needs to be done. But the idea that's so great is that you saw in the first part of this video how fast it is to drop a file in, load it into Munch, let it work for a bit while you do some other work, and boom, you've got 30 clips out of, our webinar was 40 minutes long, I think. So now you just go through and you go into edit mode, and when you do that, it'll bring up the video with, on the left here, all of the transcript, and you can go in and correct the transcript if you need to, and you can adjust. So the initial template that we used loaded these styles where the words are in yellow, the background, you can change all of this. You can change the font, you can change the size, you can change the color. And then you see this red button here. When you get it the way you like it, you click Apply Design across the project, and it will automatically update all 29 of those other videos that it made to match what you said you want for the design settings. So that saves you a bunch of time there. And you see it's already taken the video that was a horizontal format video and it reformatted it to portrait mode, which is what you need on Reels and TikToks and Shorts. So it did that already. Sometimes you have to adjust this a little bit. The formatting will miss a little bit. You can do that. You can move this within here. There's a lot of things you can do here. You can adjust the clip if you don't like the first, so let's see here. We'll look at the transcript. Hey, we also had Marshall Manlove had asked, in what format are you looking to receive? So it's a normal sentence there that starts the clip. That makes sense. But let's say the first sentence was really like not helpful. You could take this slider down in the film strip at the bottom and you could slide it in until that first sentence is gone. It doesn't let you edit the interior portions, but it will let you move the beginning and end points and sort of adjust the video that way. If it's really not good, if you're like, this video just isn't useful, which does happen sometimes, you just delete it. You delete it and get it out of your library and you move on to the next ones. I find that when it gives me, let's say 30 videos, I will probably throw out as many as half of them. That I'll be like, yeah, I kind of get what the AI was trying to do, but I just don't think it's really where I want to be. And I'll delete them, but I'll end up with 15. And now I've got 15 videos that I produced much more quickly than if I sat down in a video editor and did it all myself from start to finish. So again, I think the core issue here is scale. If you're really trying to produce a high scale amount of videos, then Munch is something you might want to look at. But if you're not really trying to push out a lot of video, probably not a tool that you need. The other thing I want to make sure I say, since this is an AI for stage hypnotist program, in my experience so far, Munch does not do real well with actual stage show footage. And what I mean by that is it's driven by the language detection, right? It's really building the clips off of the language that it air quote hears when it scans the video. And so when you have segments of your show where people are doing funny stuff but no one's talking, it's going to miss that stuff. It's only going to catch when you are having interactions with your guests on stage and you're having like witty dialogue back and forth with them, you're asking them questions and they're answering, stuff like that. It will grab all of those moments and make them into videos, but it will not grab, if you're doing, classic stuff like dance contests, it's not going to know how to handle the dance contest unless you happen to be doing a lot of direction and voiceovering during the dance contest. So just something to consider. Again, it can be a helpful tool. It definitely will not be a helpful tool for everyone. And at $50 a month, that's important to really consider. So hope this gives you something to keep an eye on. Maybe give it a try for 1 month and see what you can do.